आई रियली फील समटाइम कि 17 साल की एक लड़की भी मेरे को फ्लाइंग किस दे रही है। उसकी मम्मी भी मेरे को फ्लाइंग किस दे रही है। मुझे ऐसा कुछ कैरेक्टर दो जो प्रसन्नजीत से हजारों या लाखों माइल दूर हो।
For the world, you might be Proshanjit, you might be Sir, but for us, you are Bumbada.
Absolutely, I love to be called Bumbada. Yes, मतलब बच्चों के जैसा करता हूँ मैं। The people who are around me knows. हम लोग पावर बाहर से देखते हैं, अंदर की पावर क्या है? So I first worked out on that. Insight power. Tell a lot of dialogues in Sanskrit, which was a lot of Sanskrit is there in this film.
Did it come easily to you?
No, it was because we used to read Sanskrit
In
long
school.
back. I'm telling you, I'm just not trying to do a promotion because this is very personal. When I was around 10, 12, from that time, I don't know why, every Kali Puja, wherever I am there in the world, I do morning to night upas, midnight puja. It's just my insight. So I think the fight is that it's same with Marathi cinema also. I do watch a lot of Marathi films. We had 80% of Bengali actors.
Yeah.
We had Bengali technicians.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be regional. Last 15 years, I want to live my life just like any other normal people. I have a lot of memories. Honestly speaking, our Mama Barite, there used to be big Durga Puja and entire family used to come. The entire team, my family, not family, but just not my family. I'm talking about the family who takes care of me.
Got it.
For a long, long time. It's around 40, 50 people. I buy each and everybody's sari to shirt or pant myself.
Hi guys, welcome to Fever FM. मैं हूँ स्तुति and I am so excited because honestly, आज मैं जिनके साथ बैठी हूँ, he can very easily be called one of the most charismatic, talented actors we have around. He has predominantly worked in Bengali cinema, but we're so lucky that we're seeing him more in Hindi films and shows. With me is Proshanjit. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम।
थैंक यू सो मच।
देखिए, ये इंटरव्यू जो है वो 3 भाषाओं में हो सकता है। हिंदी इंग्लिश में तो हम बात करते हैं, पर जब 2 बंगालीज हो तो एक तो बांग्ला बेरिए ही जावे।
एकदम निश्चय बेरोबो एकदम 100%।
You know, for the world, you might be Proshanjit, you might be Sir, but for us, you are Bumbada.
Absolutely, I love to be called Bumbada.
Yes, so
I'm
for
blessed.
the purpose of this interview, Bumbada Dagbo.
एकदम।
It feels so nice to keep bumping into you in Mumbai. Okay? So otherwise इनसे मिलने के लिए हमें कोलकाता जाना होता था, but आप यहाँ पे अब ज़्यादा नज़र आते हैं, आप हिंदी shows और films में ज़्यादा नज़र आ रहे हैं, which is amazing. And the one thing that we all should learn from him is every time you speak to him about his films, you speak to him about cinema at large, he will have this childlike energy where he says, I want to do more work, I want to do different work, I want my filmmakers to challenge me. That's a challenge for filmmakers because what is it that Bumbada can't do?
Hey, there are a lot of things which I can't do, but my point is that now they have to, I had given them the challenges now, that please come out, मुझे ऐसा कुछ कैरेक्टर दो जो प्रसन्नजीत से हजारों या लाखों माइल दूर हो। ऐसा कैरेक्टर ढूंढ के लेके आओ यार, ताकि हम रात को चैन से ना सो पाए, ताकि हम सुबह 4 बजे से उठ के सोच सकें वो कैरेक्टर लेके। मुझे डर लगना शुरू करे जैसे गौतम घोष जी ने मेरे को लालन फकीर में दिया था। सो आई थिंक दैट काइंड ऑफ ए कैरेक्टर, शेष पाता वाज वन ऑफ देम। सो आई थिंक या यू कांट, एज एन एक्टर आई एम ब्लेस्ड। मैं सच बोलता हूँ, मैं जब पीछे मुड़ कर देखता हूँ ना, मैं सोचता हूँ कि यार फिल्म सक्सेस, स्टारडम ये सब है, बट आई थिंक इट्स माई मदर एंड माई गॉड्स ब्लेसिंग एंड माई ऑडियंस कि मेरे को सचमुच इन लास्ट 14-15 साल में भगवान ने मेरे को और कुछ नहीं दिया, बट एक चीज़ दिया, वो कैरेक्टर्स। इतने सारे वेरिएशन कैरेक्टर्स, थैंक्स टू माई डायरेक्टर, उनकी जो सारे कॉन्फिडेंस हमारे ऊपर। मैं जब अतनु घोष, ही इज़ अ वेरी गुड डायरेक्टर, आई कैन,
You're amazing in that film.
No, I'm saying Mayurakhi was a trip with Soumitra Chatterjee, but when he came and he told me and this is the character, I told, तू यार किसको सोच के लिखा था? सच बता, सौमित्र को सोच के लिखा था क्या? मतलब क्या ऋतिक घटक को सोच के लिखा था? क्या सोच के तूने ये कैरेक्टर लिखा? मेरे से नहीं होगा, बट वो होता है ना, दिस इज अ जर्नी ऑफ अ डायरेक्टर एक्टर, और करते 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 पहुंच गए। So I think I'm blessed, and I really am not saying ये बहुत सारे आदमी इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं स्टार ये वो फलाना फलाना. I'm blessed, yeah. Stardom मतलब it's not stardom. I think the love from the audience. When I go, अभी भी मैं जा रहा हूँ देवी चौधरानी की सारे promotions में. After a long time I'm visiting, you know, to that places जहाँ पे अभी वापस थिएटर होना शुरू हो गया, तुम लोग जा रहे हैं. The kind of love I'm getting, I really feel sometime, you know, कि 17 साल की एक लड़की भी मेरे को फ्लाइंग किस दे रहा है, उसके मम्मी भी फ्लाइंग किस दे रही है, उसके मम्मी भी मेरे को फ्लाइंग किस दे रही है. So no, sometimes I feel like tears coming, like यार, this is reality. ये लोग इतना प्यार करते हैं मेरे को कि घर से. You just see my Insta. That day went to Raiganj. A man is nothing less than 98, 99. ऐसा मतलब he can't stand. That man was waiting in the hotel lobby. I had to call him. मैंने उसको खाना वाना खिलाया. ये तो इससे बड़ा मतलब what do I achieve? Award can't compensate this. I'm honestly telling. Award मैं shelf में रख सकता हूँ. इन लोगों का प्यार मैं कहाँ रखूँ?
You know, I'm listening to you and I know when you're speaking, you're also getting a little emotional.
Yeah, it has to be, yeah.
But, you know, you've seen the highs. Superstar के mind में क्या चलता है? इतना प्यार आपको मिल रहा है. Irrespective, honestly, of what film is releasing, people want to see you. They're just happy to see you. When you're alone in your room, does that make you sometimes really scared? Do you think of how to ensure that it stays with you always?
Abhi, you see, Sudhi, I am very clear about it. When I do a film, Sheshpata, I'm scared too when you people watch it. कि यार वो वहाँ तक पहुँचेंगे ना इनके इंटेलेक्ट तक. Can I be? I know. I am very clear about that. That time I am not stressed कि हमारी first week का collection क्या होगा. But when it's a puja release, and you know Bengali from last 20-25 years maybe, if not more, people wait for my release. Like people wait for Sharodiya book, Sharodiya Khana, Sharodiya Gana, music. अभी तो वो बंद हो गया. अभी there are a big section of people, they say, पूजा बुम्बादार खींचोगे आज. What is the film coming? And in that way, it is Devi Chaudhurani title. There are a lot of questions. Why Devi Chaudhurani Prashanjit Charity? Bhavani Pathak, yaar.
Correct.
I can't miss it. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, I can't miss it. I have done Tagore. I didn't get a chance to work in his novel. Like I always say, Babuda, if you do a film where even I have one scene which is written by Ray, this short story, I will do it because I am looking for records now that I have at least worked in a subject which is written by Ray. So this film also has been very close to me because of Bankim Chandra. Character is very strong, and it really doesn't matter what is the title role for me. Even audience know that. But people also know that when Prashanjit is there, it is something different is going to happen. That's it. And I am tensed. I am tensed in any film which gets released. Tense मतलब मैं बच्चों के जैसा करता हूँ मैं. The people who are around me knows. और मेरा temperament ये वो सब पूरा वो एक hodgepodge हो जाता है मतलब.
अच्छा आगे एक तो process विषय बोलो because I was reading somewhere for a year you were practicing. There's also a physical angle to this role.
Yeah.
Apart from you getting into the skin of the character and just becoming this rebel leader's mentor, how do you do it? And how do you make it look so effortless?
It's. I will tell you, I have to take a step because I have done a kind of a, spiritual character with an artist inside me was Lalong, and I have done same with Anthony. But here again a very very strong spiritual devotee person, but he's a warrior. So for that I didn't see Bhavani Pathak, right? I have to build a character with my director's vision. One is, I always believe, first I thought this man has an inside strength, power. हम लोग पावर बाहर से देखते हैं, अंदर की पावर क्या है? So I first worked out on that, inside power. Power is inside him, and if you think what I have studied.
Did it become more spiritual? Do you think the process made you more spiritual?
Yes, it's more spiritual. It happened in Moner Manush also. At the same time, I normally what I do, I keep away from my office, from my regular life, from my, I'll say my surroundings. Everybody knows about it. I go into a very different trip. That time I walk, I sleep, I eat, I try to be alone maximum time, because that reflects on, when camera comes on the lens basically, it reflects on your eyes. It doesn't happen like this.
Yeah.
So for a certain time, I'm not saying I'm going to be pure, but that exercise I do, very honest, and that I do very honestly. To gain that insight power. So that is exercise, and if you see the film, I had worked out on that, and you can see it. In trailer only you will see, in the teaser also you will see, but in the film of course you will see. A man with so much of strength doesn't have to shout. He can just kill.
Yeah.
That's the power. So I have explored something very, and it works for the common mainstream audience also, because this is a film we are trying to cater for all kind of an audience. And in this film also I got a chance to tell a lot of dialogues in Sanskrit, which was, a lot of Sanskrit is there in this film.
Did it come easily to you?
No, it was because we used to read Sanskrit
In
long
school.
back. So it was again a very, and I can't go wrong. So it was a task. Honestly, Amadir, the director Shubhrojit, is a good director. And he also doesn't want, he wants commercial element in the film. That's the way he written. We have not, you see, one thing I must be very honest about this film. Nor the producers, nor the actors, nor the anybody in this entire team have dictated, directed to make it a mainstream. It's a, I always
It's not
say
a formula that...
No, it's a classic commercial. You can get that, good cinema touch throughout the film. But there are element which is why I liked Kantara. I'm not talking about another film.
Got it.
It is a very honest film.
Yeah.
So this film also, the director's vision has not changed for any reason. इसको कमर्शियल बनाते हैं, बुम्बादा को बहुत दिन के बाद फाइट पे लेके, ये सब बेकार है, ये सब हुआ ही नहीं. Because my director was very serious about the action भी जो होगा ना, that we have learned, especially the girls. Everybody had learned proper that time Lathi. Achha, this man also introduced some different kind of a martial art. Why? Because he introduced, अपना Bhavani Pathak, he introduced a gorilla fight. It is there in the history. Because he was with a small team and he was fighting against a so big team. So all this kind of a small martial art also we had to learn. How to hide yourself, how to go in a very realistic manner. And how to go into the tree, from this tree to that tree. In a way, it was a physical and mental preparation.
It's so interesting you spoke about Kantara, and even there he spoke about how during the course of shooting that film he also had a spiritual experience.
It has to be.
Ekhane we're talking about Shakti.
Yeah.
What sort of experience, if any, did you have?
You see, the best part in this film, I'm telling you, I'm just not trying to do a promotion, because this is very personal. When I was around 10, 12, from that time, I don't know why, maybe it was influenced from my Dada Moshai, my mother's father. From 12 to, maybe I was in 12, 13 or 14, every Kali Puja, wherever I am there in the world, I do morning to night upas, midnight puja, and I get puja. It's just my inside. And this film, my 30 to 40% shoot was in front of a huge big Kali Ma. That itself changes. Because I was looking at Kali Ma's eyes. Whenever I used to be in the set, I used to look at her eyes. Normally I have an habit. If I'm sitting alone, I look at whatever the goddess or my Ma's photo. I look at them. That's my habit. And on the set, I have nothing to do. I used to go and sit. And I used to look at her. That itself gives you a different feeling. And it's a feeling which you can't explain.
Goosebumps when you are speaking about this. I think we're really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Every conversation with Bumbada centers around art, around films, around the sort of work you want to do, sort of work you've seen and you're appreciating. One thing which is great is there is an acknowledgement that Bollywood is not equal to India, that Indian cinema is broader, there is diversity, and people are recognizing that. So when you're talking about pan-India films from the south, suddenly that's the new definition of what people want to see. People want to work with actors from the south, and for a lot of us, especially এখন আমরা বাঙালি, আমরা বাংলা film দেখি, আমরা ভাবি there's so much talent that probably the world has not been exposed to, right? Do you, since you now so effortlessly move from Bombay to Kolkata, you're working with different people in different languages, do you think there is intrinsically somewhere a problem where Bangla cinema probably is not able to shed some of the barriers it has set for himself? Because our yardsticks are very clear. We speak about Satyajit Ray, we speak about Ghatok. Do you think the new modern cinema that everybody said will come out of Bengal is happening, will happen, or we are in the right direction? What is it that you, with your vast experience, feel about this?
I'll tell you something which is a very interesting thing, which I personally believe it takes time. As you mentioned about Ray Ghatak Sen, which we can't deny. I mean, that's a legacy.
That we should be very proud
and
of.
we are proud of it. I mean, Indian cinema till today, I can bet I've been into all most important international film festivals.
Yeah.
Till today, they either keep Madhavi Auntie's Charulata's poster, or it is Ray just sitting like this. So we are proud. Any filmmaker in this country has huge respect about this. They are different, right? So, but every state has a different culture. You can't change it. You can't change an artist. You can't change a human being. So I think the fight is that it's same with Marathi cinema also. I do watch a lot of Marathi film. They also do very, very good films.
Correct.
Because again, Marathi culture, Marathi theatre, same like
so
Bengal.
strong, yeah.
So it takes time to cater with a subject which caters nationally. What I'm saying, either you have to take an actor who is very famous nationally, or you have to tell a story which
resonates with
the national. So I think Chokherbali was exceptionally good as a film, of course.
Yeah.
We had Ash with us, and she was like too good in that film, and we catered with this film. But even when Mani Ratnam sir had released Roja, there was no star, but the film worked, right? The subject. I think the fight, I will say, we have the bestest of the director technicians that Khaki had proved already.
Correct.
Right? We had 80% of Bengali actors.
Yeah.
We had Bengali technicians. I'm not trying to be regional. I'm talking about that.
No, you're saying that's where the talent is coming from.
With the guidance of Neeraj. But it proved that we also can come up with a very commercial gala show, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is mindset. And I am very sure that, though I'm right now talking for Devi Chaudharani, we have to find out these kind of a subject which is aesthetically very strong, also can cater to the mass. It might take little time, but I'm very sure the tenacity, the intellect, वो करके दिखाना है, we'll do it. It might take little time, we'll do it.
Of course. थोड़ा on a lighter note, ठीक है? आपने इंटरव्यू के शुरू में बोला कि 16-year-old is giving me flying kisses, her mother is also giving me flying kisses, the grandmother is also giving me flying kisses, but you are ageless. What is this? What is this sorcery that you are not growing old, that you are looking as young as ever? Touch wood. We are happy, but you have to tell us. You have to tell us what is it that you are eating or not eating. আমি যেতে দেব না যতক্ষণ আপনি এই উত্তরটা দেবেন না.
No, I eat.
You don't eat. I've heard, by the way. I've heard that you eat very little. You
Very
probably
little.
eat only shosha, only
No,
kheera.
those were meat. That used to be. No, I eat very proper food, timing. And what I want to tell you one thing, I'll talk to you on this later on. We will take a half an hour show. I'll talk to you on this. Honestly, if you want, I will tell you in Bangla also.
Okay, yes.
But at the end of the show, with a lighter note also, I'm saying, in last 15 years, I want to live my life just like any other normal people. I don't want any extra thing in my life. I don't want any stress in my life. I am also a normal human being. I want to, yeah, people know me, they love me, they come to me. That's my blessing. If you think in that way, na, your entire process of life, you don't need to do yoga.
So you're living like a yogi.
I am
You're
living
thinking like
a
one.
yogi.
But thank you so much.
Thank you, Srini.
And
It's wonderful talking to you.